What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hello. Welcome to what is the most stressful day of the year on YouTube, for me, at least. That narrows it down quite a lot. How are we doing? It is Master League Mondays, but a day early, because tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and I don't fancy streaming. Oh, no, I've got the echo. No. There we go. Apologies. I had the stream on in the background. There we go. Mute all of those. The preview streams coming through with the sound as well. Apologies. But yes, let me run that again. How are we doing? It is a very stressful day. We've got three finals. An FA Cup final game of the Premier League, and that Champions League final against Monaco. It's all very mad, all very stressful. We're going to get through it. It's how we got to do it. And 9AL games. I don't know how to pronounce that, but hello, I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Yes. So we've got those three games. We've got a cup final straight off the bat. There's no warm-ups. We played our second to last league game last time out. It was a banger, 5-2 against Liverpool. Straight now into the FA Cup final. Jace piling the pressure on straight away. Thank you very much. Definitely did not need that. But yeah, it's gonna be a tense one. I'll win this shit, don't worry. Thank you very much. Also, for people in the chat, on the top right hand corner of the screen you'll see an eye. If you click that, there is a vote for who you think has been this year's player of the season. Obviously for, you know, the favourite player function that happens in Master League. So obviously it can't be a player that we've already chosen. The game doesn't allow it. So these are the best players over the course of this season, in my opinion, of the people who haven't already been chosen. Otherwise, Aubameyang would win it every single time. But we've got the likes of Mbappe, Paqueta, Dembele, Nelson, and Bellerin to choose from. They've all been fantastic. We'll get into that. What about now, actually? Well, I'll show you the player results, how well our players have been performing this year. So, we'll start with Bellerin, because he's higher up on the screen. He has got 6 assists in 37 appearances. He's been one of our best defenders this year, if not the best. I think he's been the best defender for us this year, other than maybe Kolasinac, who probably could have got in there as well, to be fair. But I'm going to go with Bellerin. I've been very happy with him this season. Next up, we will bring in Reiss Nelson, who has only been with us for half the season. But as we saw last year, that's all you need to win this, really, because Milik got it the end of last season. Aubameyang got it at the start of the season. Milik was fantastic, and Nelson's come through and been absolutely phenomenal since coming back on loan. Next up is Mbappe. The numbers speak for themselves. 23 goals and 18 assists in 44 games. That is essentially a goal contribution every single game, or there and thereabouts. Next up, we've got to talk about Lucas Paqueta. This kid has been absolutely phenomenal. He's been left out of the team for parts of the season, having a lot of his appearances substitutes, but he's come through with 14 goals, 6 appearances in 36 games, with only half of those games being starts. So his record has been, again, absolutely phenomenal. It'll be a bit mad if he misses out again, but there are some strong contenders in there this year. And I think our final contender is Ousmane Dembele, who has found some serious form since we switched formations, put him out on the right, and he's been doing his thing, and we've got some love there. Thank you, Snarfy15, for subscribing. Much appreciated. But yes, we've got Ousmane Dembele, and he's been fantastic, chipping in with the goals and the assists, with 27 goal contributions over 40 games. So give that a look. Top right corner, click the eye, and cast your vote. Right, so now we get into this game. And alright. Here we go. Arsenal versus Man United. FA Cup final. If I can beat United, I can beat Monaco. Monaco got a pretty decent side. I did a bit of scouting. They're looking good. I'll scout them again after this, and we can talk about it. But first, we've got to get into this Man United game, and it's not ideal. We've got no Mbappe and no Nelson. Two of our Player of the Year contenders are out of the squad. So Maffeo's going to come in. That makes sense. That's a no-brainer. We'll also put Maitland-Niles in there just as another option. He can play in both the fullback positions, so that helps. And then up front, I did a vote on Twitter, and it was very, very one-sided as to how we approach this. People voted for Sane and Sane and Dembele, sorry, in those spaces there. So that's what we're going to go with. Mbappe's still got to stay on the bench realistically, and Milik, even if they're on bad form, they're still very, very useful options. So that's how that's going to look. We've still got Lucas Paqueta, who is an option as well. Laporte, we'll keep him on. Berger, we'll keep him in the bench as well. And I think this is how we go for it. Let me know some score predictions in the chat if you fancy it. And I think we need to get this underway. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a very, very tough time. Get a little swig of this water. I'm very stressed about this. I actually haven't played PES since the last time, since the last episode. So this is going to be a rough one. Straight in at the deep end. But let's make sure we've got everything right. We've got the counter target, which is good. Deep defensive line, centering targets. That is what we want. Our marking. So I think we put delete on Lukaku. I think that makes sense. Maffeo against Sanchez isn't ideal, but we can make it work. Sanchez getting on a bit, so he doesn't have the speed advantage anymore over Maffeo, who is quite quick. So there's that. Kolasinac and Martial is going to be interesting. We'll say that much. Very, very interesting. But Kolasinac is definitely a very, very good defender for us. In terms of their midfield, I just want to keep Pogba on. Ooh, I keep Pogba on Fellaini. Just because he's still very good in the air. We need Pogba keeping an eye on him. We'll go for that. We'll lock down that midfield there. Let's go. Let's do this. Also, if you are enjoying this, if you do enjoy this, if you're looking forward to this, please do give it a thumbs up. Share this on your socials, all that sort of stuff. Come on. I'm absolutely shitting it. Right, here we go. Here we go. Tense, 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 tense. But we can do this. Pogba leading the line against his old team. And Antonio Valencia still with that armband there for Manchester United. It's going to be a tough one today. Very, very tough game today. But we're going to make this happen. It's a very talented Man United side there. Some very good players. Not many weaknesses in that team. Maybe the midfield presents some options, but they've gone for a very combative midfield today as the English national anthem rings out. A very combative side in midfield there, whereas I think we've gone for a slightly more technical team. We'll see how the two styles contrast and who can come out on top. And Aubameyang, the absolute goal machine. He'll be fancying it today. Look at that. He's looking around. It's a big occasion for him, and he fancies it. He absolutely fancies it. That is what I want to see. So Arsenal line up in the 4-3-3 or 4-2-1-3 as you would expect. Kolasinac and Maffeo at fullback. Delete and Kimpembe, that solid back line as we've seen, with Aubameyang leading the line and providing a goal threat. Man United have gone for Sanchez, Lukaku and Martial up top. Blind and Valencia, an aging fullback partnership, and De Gea providing that last line of defence, that wall that is so difficult to beat. Let's get into this. Sanchez and Pogba both playing against their former clubs. Let's go. We are underway. Okay. Oh. Okay, come on. Let's not panic yet. Oh, there we go. It's the first mistake there. There we go. Good interception there. Well done, Dembele. Excellent to keep the ball there. Good ball over the top there. Finds Kolasinac and a good touch takes him away from Lukaku. Now tries to find Sané behind Valencia there, but experienced defending from him. And Lukaku turns his man way too easily there. And a comfortable save there for Donnarumma. Lukaku provides the first shot of the game. Aubameyang. And now here's Sané. Oh, couldn't quite play it through. He wanted to find Dembele. Now, Man United are definitely going for kind of a direct approach here, just to try and put as much pressure on us as often as possible. Now, we do have the players to deal with that, but it is a matter of how long, because eventually one of these is likely to get through, but so is Leroy Sané. He shoots first time, and he jugs that wide. Didn't really have much other option there. It's a very tense game at the moment. Manchester United looking slightly more dangerous. Good block. Bodies on the line there from Arsenal. Get that out. Well done. Great ball to Aubameyang. And now, that ball so close to going through for Dembele. Well done. Well out. And now through ball to Aubameyang. He's not going to get there. Oh, De Gea comes out early. Pogba. Oh, the turn straight into trouble there from Aubameyang. We're starting to put some pressure on Manchester United now. Starting to force some mistakes. And we are just trying to get that ball in behind that back line as often as possible. Oh, just tried to find Sané for that trademark 1-2. And we'll see that out there for a goal kick. Ooh, come on. Dembele has been left alone. And now he's turned Daley Blind. Aubameyang! Oh, it's too easy. All the sting taken off it there by the defender. By the defender? The defensive pressure from the defender. There we go. Maffeo clips that up. Brilliant from Dembele. Oh, Aubameyang didn't make his run quickly enough. Oh, Lukaku in a bit of space here. Good save. Oh, very nearly an own goal. But we got rid. Now Pogba, what can he do? And probably wasn't the best option there. Probably should have looked for Aubameyang straight away. And Lukaku there is offside. This is a very, very tense game. Dembele. Pogba. Composed. Finds out Aubameyang. He looks to turn his man. Does just that. Oh. And was that Blint? I think that was just in the right place to block that. But now Dembele again. Now Aubameyang. Oh, dispossessed. Half time is 0-0. It's looking very, very tense right now. Super, super tense. And we're struggling a little bit. Can't really get those shots off. I think at some point Lucas Paqueta he's got to come on, hasn't he? At some point. I think for now we're going to drop Sane into an SS role. And go from there. Maybe he'll come a bit deeper, give us a little bit more of an option off the ball as we get this second half underway. Good tackle there from Kolasinac. And again, just keeping the pressure on these Man United players. There we go. And oh, good play to get clear of the man there. And there we go. Kimpembe does well. Aubameyang. Oh, he's looking for Sane there on that left-hand side. He was making that third man run. Okay, come on. Win that, win that, win that, win that. First to the ball. Well done. Delete. Excellent. Let's get that out. And we do, comfortably. Okay. Now Sane. Sends out Aubameyang. Oh. One of these balls is going to go through. One of them. And Sane, unfortunate there. Not to be able to make something happen with that touch, but Kolasinac, that's excellent. Oh, okay, okay. Oh. We are keeping that pressure on high up the pitch. Excellent. Go Aubameyang. Ah. Oh, we just cannot break that last line. Brilliant defending there. Go on, Aubameyang. This is all you. Oh. Sane. Ah. Hit and hope stuff there. Oh, come on. We've got to make these final third passes count. Easy save for Donnarumma. Right, I think we need to look at making some changes here. I feel like Paqueta coming on for Harry will be good. I feel like that makes the most sense right now. Oh, good block. Good block. Because we know how dangerous those cutbacks can be. Come on. Oh, Paqueta's now on the pitch. Well done. That's a goal kick. Come on. This has been a bit of a scrappy game, in all honesty. Right, big ball up to Aubameyang, who can now find Dembele. Dembele wants to play it through to Sane. Oh, good pressure, but also good marking. Oh, Aubameyang picks up on that loose touch there. Still going. Gets that cross in. Ah, it's not good enough. Well done. Good clearance there from Casemiro. It needed to be. It is a tense match, Jace. They've brought on Darmian for Valencia. I don't know whether that helps or hinders us, really. From their point of view, they're looking for fresh legs. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We're going to lose. Well, there's your answer. I can't believe it. Aubameyang! Aubameyang! Oh, come on. I can't believe we're going to lose this. So late in the game. We've been all over them. And just not made anything count. Go on, Aubameyang. Get there first. He does. Finds Leroy Sané. Okay, come on. Paqueta couldn't get there. And we've got 2 minutes of stoppage time. And that's it. And Man United get that ball forward as quickly as they can. It looks like Juan Mata's got there. Delete. Does well. That wasn't a ball I wanted. That was supposed to go to Dembele. And we've lost it. I can't believe we bottled that. Can't believe we bottled that. I'm absolutely annoyed. Two FA Cup finals in a row. 2 losses. We really missed Mbappe. Pogba had a stinker. He really did. Can't believe it. The owner, not happy as always. Let's have a look. Oh, owner's trust gone down to 41. We've got to do something in the Champions League now. We have to. Oh, that's so upsetting. Alright, let's get into this last game of the league season. We're going to have to rotate a little bit here. Oh, I'm absolutely heartbroken there. Absolutely heartbroken. Alright, we've got to put that behind us now. Nothing we could do about it. Get into this game against Huddersfield. Play Berger. Oh, that's really upsetting. No words for how upsetting that is. I mean to do that. I mean to do that. Let's get into this final league game against Huddersfield. We can't end another season with no trophies. We just can't. We've come so far this season. To lose that game like that really hurt. Here we are at the Emirates. Fresh off the back of that disappointment. And we just need to get some goals. Get back into winning ways. Milik. And there we go. Straight away. 1-0. We definitely needed that. Not having our goal scoring options against Manchester United was just horrible. Absolutely awful. Well done, Nelson. It's a good tackle on Nelson there. And Huddersfield get a free kick on the edge of the box. Laporte gets a warning. I don't think there was much in that. And we get that clear. Mbappe now strides forward. Nelson takes it wide of his man. Oh, tried to turn three of them. The last man got a toe to it. Bellerin. And now Reece Nelson again. Oh, tried to turn his man. Couldn't do it. Yeah, come on. Come on, Pogba. What have you got? Come on, we need to get back into our free scoring ways before this final. Oh, Reece Nelson couldn't quite turn past his man there. Mbappe. Already got an assist to his name. Oh, come on, referee. The referee's being very quick to blow his whistle today. Milik. Reece Nelson. Oh, I tried to set Milik through there for the final touch. But we are looking better. Yes, this is Huddersfield. But it's much more encouraging the way we're playing at the moment. Mbappe tries to get his head to that. Oh, Mbappe read that well, just couldn't quite get to it. Well done. Oh, I tried to find Mbappe there. Just the combination play isn't coming together today. Bellerin. Nelson. Great dribbling from him. Oh, couldn't quite hold on to it. Probably should have released that after beating the first man. And the referee again quick to give a free kick away. And definitely making more of it than needs to be. He's given warnings to 3 of our players for minimal first-time offences. There we go, just get that out. Ball into Pogba. Ah. Milik stopped his run. What have we got here? A free kick? A penalty? What's going on? Again, another warning for Laporte. I'm not sure. Okay. Just a little bit of afters, but... Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. Nelson being dealt with quite well by that left back today. And it's a goal. They've equalised. We are not on form today. Huddersfield pulling one back here. Back out to Nelson. Nelson to Pogba. Oh, Pogba couldn't quite turn his man there. Huddersfield sitting deep quite well has worked out for them. 3 minutes after the start and 3 minutes before the break. 2 goals, 1-1. Okay, come on. There we go. Mbappe. Mbappe is still in the box now. Shoots. Oh, just wide. Come on. We're playing decent stuff here. There we go. Mbappe now escapes his man. Turns back inside. Mbappe! Brilliant goal. Brilliant, brilliant goal. That's more like it. That's what we missed. That ability and that composure as well. There's a lot of composure involved in that goal. There were a lot of nerves in that Manchester United game and we saw it. Didn't have the lineup we wanted, if we're being honest. Probably should have gone with my gut and not started Sane. And honestly, Sane could probably get sold at this point. Alright, so now we are 2-1 up again. Oh, good play there from Huddersfield on that side. And comfortable defence. Oh, Harry tried it. Mbappe. Great feat from him. Oh, tried to get that shot away and a free kick's gone the other way. I don't quite understand how that's happened. He's gone in for a tackle. He's won the ball. And then Mbappe's just chased it down afterwards. And that's been given as a foul. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, ref. Laporte. Mendy. Mbappe tried to roll his man again, but wasn't quite as successful this time. And Huddersfield beating the press quite well there. Doing very well down this left-hand side. And just blocked the last second by Bellerin. Comfortable save there from Donnarumma. If he dropped and hit that on the volley, it would have caused the Italian many more problems than he did. Oh, great feat from Harry. Referee lets us play on. And no advantage at that point. That was an unforced error. Now Kachunga is dealt with by Jimenez. Mendy again. Out to Berger. Berger having an uncharacteristically quiet game. Tried to find Mbappe in there. Couldn't quite. Oh, great save by Donnarumma. Did exactly what was needed of him there because the defence went absolutely to sleep. Bellerin tries to burn his man there. Body check and nothing given by the referee. Good challenge. And nothing there from Milik. Oh, now we're in trouble here. Gelson Fernandez with the chip. It's a good goal. It's 2-2. We are massively underperforming here today. Massive underperformance here. I think we're going to bring on Ramsey. And then we're going to bring on Dembele. And we're going to bring on Aubameyang as well. Alright, let's do this. Come on. Last 10 minutes here. Gotta make something happen. Aubameyang! Oh, excellent play from him. That is what he can do. Big ball up. Milik. And Aubameyang steals it. Oh, it's a good tackle. Had to be. Another good tackle there. And that's finished 2-2. Oh, we've got some issues to work out here. At least we got some goals this time. There was nothing really at stake in that game. We were going to finish third either way. Meunier with the man of the match award. Pogba again having a bad game. Something's going on here, man. So let's see how that table finished. There was nothing at stake for either team there. Manchester United ended up winning the league. They've won the double. How have we allowed that to happen? They've won the double. Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham making up the top four. Manchester City in fifth. Liverpool outside of that top five there. Only just finishing above Everton. As the teams that went down, Bournemouth, Brighton, Watford. Pretty much what you would have expected this season, to be fair. Yeah. Overall, a decent season. An improvement on last year. Finished 5 points off the top. But it wasn't a 5 points where it looked like we were going to claw it back at any point, realistically. We took our foot off the gas and were punished for that. But we're in the Champions League again next season. And that's the minimum we expect here. And as for the team of the season, we've got 4 players in that team of the season there, which is not bad. Aubameyang, Milik, Ramsey and Casemiro. Shocked to see Milik in there over Mbappe. Very shocked, actually, to see Milik in there over Mbappe. But would take it. Ooh, transfer update for Lobato. And we've got contract options that might be a bit mad for Casemiro and Pickford. To be fair, they are both players that could go for the amount of money that we're going to get offered. Pickford can definitely go. Dembele, assist leader. Aubameyang, top scorer. Can't complain about that. We're back to getting our salary budget close to 0, which means we can actually use it, which would be good. Oh, Owners trust down to 21%. We have to win the Champions League final or we're going to get sacked. We're down to 21%. I can't believe it. Okay. Right, let's have a look at this team. Lucas Paqueta continued to improve. I think he deserves a chance in this final. We'll see how it turns out. Press conference with Pogba. Rumours that Pogba might be getting dropped or benched for the final. We'll see. And the owner putting on pressure as always. Come on. It's been about 15 years since this team have been in the Champions League final. We know how it ended last time. We were the underdogs then. We are the favourites now and we've got to play like it. I mean, we haven't got much excuse here. We've got a very, very strong side that we can put out here. I feel like Laporte has to play over Delete. It's an odd one, but yeah. Dembele's going to start as well. I'm going to play Ramsey instead of Harriet. I'm going to give Pogba a chance to play in his final. He is our best midfielder by some distance. I'm going to... Ooh. I want to play Berger instead of Casemiro, but Casemiro is so important to this side. No, I'm going to play Berger. No, Berger had a really bad game that last time out. Oh, what are we saying, chat? What are we saying? I don't know how to go about this. Could play Pogba further up. Like that. Mbappe, Aubameyang, Dembele is one hell of a strike force. Nelson and Sane can come off the bench as well. I feel like that has to happen. Alright. It all comes down to this. Do we go down as an Arsenal legend or as a failure? That's what it comes down to. Monaco versus Arsenal, two teams with so much shared history. We've got to make this worth it. Let's do this. Champions League final. Come on then. Champions League final. Monaco versus Arsenal. Let's do this. And there we go. That trophy. And Jerome Boateng leading the line. Goosebumps. Absolute goosebumps. And we are 90 minutes or so away from either becoming a legend at Arsenal or needing to look for potentially our next employers. There's a lot at stake here. Not just that bit of silverware, but legacy as well. There's that Monaco side. And it's a good lineup. We can see how they've got here. It's a very, very strong lineup. A lot of dangerous players in there. The same goes for Arsenal. Again, a very, very strong lineup. Laporte making a start here in the Champions League final. Odd to see Delete out of that starting lineup. But Mbappe against his former club. Can he beat a Champions League winner with Arsenal? Let's find out. And Monaco get us underway. And quite frankly, we've got to go for this from the start. We've got to be in their faces the whole time. Because we are the team with the quality. We are also the team with the most to lose. Monaco will go down as heroes regardless. Whereas there's a lot at stake for us here. We get a free kick from some way out. I'm not sure if that's striking distance, although Casemiro has hit them from about this range this season. Although Pogba does fancy this one. It's it. Ah. Never had the dip. Never really had the dip on it. There you go. Pogba finds Kolasinac out wide on the left-hand side. Gets that cross in. Mbappe. Oh. Come on. Ooh. Okay, come on. Let's keep this pressure on. Good header. Oh, good turn. Good turn. Great turn. And Donnarumma collects that. We've got to be careful. Monaco do have very talented players. We know this. Now Dembele. Oh, come on. Monaco now making inroads with Jovetic down that left-hand side. Arsenal's right. And Donnarumma collecting comfortably. And plays a short ball out to Laporte. Arsenal now trying to build something through this midfield. Now Casemiro. Mbappe clips it over the top. Aubameyang with a header. Probably could have let that drop and volleyed it. Pogba couldn't quite make that interception there. Let's get that away. Oh, it's a good pass. But an equally good interception. And Pogba again wins it back. What have we got here now? Paul Pogba. He's looking for options. Might hit this. He does. It's a good save. He's having a better game today, making more interceptions. Excellent there from Kimpembe, because that was a dangerous looking ball. Laporte. Kolasinac. Still Kolasinac. Oh, come on. Okay. Not the greatest pass. We've won the ball high up the pitch. We've got ourselves a corner. Come on. Alright, Pogba, who are we looking for here? It's got to be Aubameyang. Gets up, doesn't quite win it. Oh, tried to take on that big wall of Monaco defenders there. Oh, good tackle. Sidibe doing a very good job on Mbappe today. And he's going to have to be at his best. Mbappe! Oh! Forced Subasic into a very good save there. And strong hands to push it over the bar. Aubameyang. Tries to get up there. Doesn't quite. And now Monaco might be on the break here with Ronnie Lopez. Oh no, Jovetic is through. Great save, Donnarumma. Oh, I had my heart in my mouth there. We are so open on these breaks. And Bellerin gets that out. Only as far as the Monaco man. And now Arsenal can go through. Aubameyang. Runs past one, runs past two. Can he shoot from here? Oh, he's dragged it wide. And it's half time. 0-0. We've been controlling the game for the most part, but struggling to stay on the ball. And that's going to cause problems for us. But we've got to keep this pressure on. Have to keep this pressure on. Second half underway, and Monaco have brought Falcao on. They're looking for that clinical finishing in that final third there. Because had Falcao been one-on-one instead of Jovetic, chances are that might have been a different outcome. Aaron Ramsey. Casemiro. And Casemiro again now. Looks to find Ramsey. And it's a good ball, but one that's pretty easily dealt with. It's an Arsenal throw-in. Dembele. Ramsey. Aubameyang. Oh, keeper saves it. And Bellerin couldn't get to the follow-up. And Arsenal try and keep Monaco pegged back in there. But Monaco do have great passers who can get them into positions like this. This is phenomenal for Monaco. Just seconds ago, they were being pegged back by Arsenal, and suddenly they're in an attacking position. And that goes out for a throw-in. But it just shows how dangerous Monaco can be. Good ball into Pogba. Another great ball from Pogba into Aubameyang. Oh, and that 1-2 from Mbappe was inaccurate. And Falcao dealt with there, but I think something's been given. It has. A free kick has been given for a foul earlier on in that move. Either way, Arsenal just happy to have that pressure relieved somewhat. Big clearance there. Brilliant defending from Monaco and Arsenal in quick succession. Brilliant. Aaron Ramsey. Oh, referee, what have we got there? I think we have a penalty. I think we've got a penalty there for the foul on Aaron Ramsey. And this is so important. I'm not even sure if he was in the... Oh, he was just in the box. And it's Aubameyang to take. Biggest moment of his career. And he scores! Of course he scores! Of course he scores! 1-0 in the Champions League final. Oh, come on. We're nearly there, boys. We're so nearly there. Aaron Ramsey with some clever play to win that penalty. Great penalty there from Aubameyang. Just knows where he wants to put it. Gets it in the back of the net before the keeper can even react. And we're 1-0 up. Pressure now is all on Monaco. How are they going to go about winning this game? We know they've got talent. Oh, tried to find Mbappe in there. Aubameyang was probably the better choice. And Pogba, that was a poor pass there. Good header from Bellerin. Very good header. Pogba. Oh, come on. Unlucky. There's a second goal in this for us. We know there is. Is what tends to happen once we do get leads, but not if we play passes like that, Pogba. We know Pogba has that talent, but sometimes he's just a little bit too direct. Great man marking there from Kimpembe. And now Aubameyang. First time. Oh. And that is what we can do. And now Dembele's through. Surely Dembele now makes it 2-0. And this Champions League is ours, boys. This Champions League is ours. What a season this has been. We battled the FA Cup. Battled the league. The biggest one of them all. And it looks like we've got it. And how long Arsenal have waited to be at the pinnacle of Europe. If you'd said at the start of this season Arsenal are going to win the Champions League, you'd have been laughed out of the room in any footballing discussion. But it looks like that's going to be the case, boys. And it's mad because I was so tempted to take Dembele off and put Nelson on just because Dembele was looking a little bit tired. Stamina reserves on the low. Oh no, Bellerin. Come on. Oh. Okay, we definitely do need to make some subs here. We've got some tired players, and Monaco bringing on Diakabi and Gazart. And we're going to have to match that. So we'll bring on Maffeo. And we'll also bring on Sander Berge in there. And we've got 7 minutes plus stoppage time to see this game out. A Champions League trophy. It's within reach. Oh, not the greatest bit of play there. A great little dummy there. Now the ball to Dembele. Can he make it? 3, he can! It's 2 for Dembele and it's 3 in the final. Ousmane Dembele has sealed the deal. And what a season it's been for him. He looked unconvincing. Early on, we made a tactical decision to give him a free roll out on that right-hand side. And he's repaid that faith so many times over. Pogba with just a great bit of composure there. An excellent through ball and a first-time finish from Dembele. That is what we do. I'm so gassed. What a strike. No way Subasic is getting anywhere near that. Come on. Today could have been disastrous. But now, it looks like we could run away with this. Oh. Come on, a little bit of pressure there. Win that big header. Berger picks that one up. Oh, and the ball through. Mbappe, can he score against his old team? He can't. And Monaco scrapping to get just something from this game, even if it's a consolation. They will go down as heroes anyway for getting to the final, despite the fact that they've got a very, very good team. One of the best teams in Europe. But there we go. None of that matters now. All that matters is that we are the champions of Europe. Aubameyang and Dembele are heroes today. And there we go. That is what it's all about. We address the fans. It's been a hard season. They've stuck with us. And overall, it's been a great season. Oh, that's what it's all about. Hey, I'm a big lad. Don't drop me. Don't drop me. Third in the league. Runners up in the FA Cup and Champions League winners. I think that goes down as a good season, don't you? Don't you agree? Champions League winners. And these players deserve all of their plaudits. And a great moment, the defining moment of that game was that save from Donnarumma. Just before half-time. That allowed us to come back in the second half. Really switch our A-game on. Commiserations to Monaco. But today's Arsenal's day. Ousmane Dembele, man of the match. Hey, a little bit of GP there. Oh, that feels good. The monthly report, what are we saying? 3 wins, 2 draws and a loss in the cup final. But that's fine. FA Cup. We'd have loved to win that FA Cup. Let me not stunt. We'd have loved to win that FA Cup. But having won the Champions League, I'm alright now. I'm alright. Lucas Paqueta, 4 goals that month. Milik popped up with 3, Dembele with 2. Not the greatest month for Aubameyang. The first month this entire season where he hasn't been in our top 3 goal scorers. That is crazy. But still Mr. Reliable managed to pop up in the final with that penalty. That opened the game up for us. And the Premier League team of the month, Paqueta and Milik make that. A little bit of development news there. But wow. Wow. Shogun 2025, what you say, the contract extension. We'll have to see how the boss feels about that. Oh, well, there we go. There is the answer. They've offered us a contract extension. We've also been offered the Anderlecht job. To be fair, had I been sacked, I might have taken that, to be fair. Congratulations, won the Champions League. Let's see how the manager feels about us now. A win on a big stage makes me hold my head high. Fantastic performance out there. Being able to see results like these definitely shows why I brought you to the club. Hey, it's a lot to be taught now. You love me now. But you're moving mad early on. Oh, there's a bit of salary budget. That's a bit more like it. Oh, we did what we had to do to bring in certain man. And we took the hit to the salary budget. We've made it back. And there we go. Oh, we can do some business in the window now. So now what I'm going to do, I need to remember to do this. Budget settings. Okay, so now we need to move some things into owner bonus, receivers transfer budget. I think that's all done. I don't think we're going to get any more from that. We'll put owner budget in there. And from now on, we'll learn our lesson and pay contract options with our transfer budget. I don't think we have any contract options, but if we do get them, we'll take them as transfer budget as well. Yeah, okay. I think we'll do that as well. No, in future we'll do that and we'll do that. I think that works well. Okay. Staying or moving to another team. I think I'm staying. We'll have a look at these offers. Management career. Manager offers. Let's have a look. So we've got Man City offer. I don't want to take that. I don't want to move to a team in the same league. especially one that's now in Europa League. Obviously, Arsenal. Let's just see what this offer is. No. So I haven't got any information about the terms of that. I imagine they're all just 1 year extensions, which we could do with a little bit more depth there. Konami, if you're watching, give us something more to think about with those manager offers. How long for? How much are they worth? Are there any, promises in terms of budgets? That would be nice. Past glories. I mean, we've only won the one, but we'll take it. I can offer to go elsewhere. I don't think I want to, honestly. I'm happy one more season at Arsenal. I would like to win the Premier League. That's what's left for me. I want to win that Premier League. I think we can do it. I don't know where we improve on this squad. Maybe at... Harriet's a good enough attacking midfielder. So I think we keep him in there. I'm not sure. We just need a bit more consistency. And that's all it is. Oh. Right. So, let's have a look as well. We've got some negotiations coming in. We could get ourselves Alessio Lobato. Now, as we know, he is a channel favourite. And I'd like to bring him back. We haven't had him since the QPR save, I believe. So it'd be nice to be reacquainted with him. I can't remember what I offered. Right, so yeah, 7 million transfer fee. And a 1.3 million salary. For 2 years, 8 million release clause is a bit mad. But we know what he brings to the table. I think we'd be foolish not to take that, and we could potentially sell Sane. So having Lobato, Nelson, and Dembele as options would be very, very good. We'll see. We've got that deal there. That is set. What's our scout brought to us? Bernat is a very interesting option. Luca Digne isn't a bad shout either. But Bernat, he lacks defensively. That's what I'll say. So I don't think I'm going to bring him in. Guerrero, decent players we know. Okay. Oh, Joe Willett looks like he'll be potentially ready to come back relatively soon. Right, so it's that time. We need to pick our player of the year now. I did do a poll in the top right hand corner to see how people felt about our players this season, and let's see if we've got any results. Let's have a look. So if I reload this, and we'll see what that poll is saying. a second. If you haven't voted, it is in the top right-hand corner. Okay, well, it seems pretty one-sided at the moment. In fact, we'll vote in the chat. We'll vote in the chat. Chat, what are we saying? Krakowat's voted for Dembele as well. Okay, it is pretty much a one-sided affair. I feel like Dembele definitely edged it in the final. For me, it was between him and Paqueta. And I think that performance in the final has done it for him. And I don't think there can be much argument. Honestly, Lucas Paqueta has got to feel sick at missing out once more, but he will get it at some point. Surely. He has to. He's putting in performances like this season after season. It's only 2 years. And he's sticking around for a long time to come. But Dembele has been the man this season. Effectively won us the Champions League with his performance. And I think that's deserved. And Ousmane Dembele will come away as our player of the season. There we go. That man, Ousmane Dembele. Incredible performance this season. And we'll see how he stacks up against the rest. So, previous winners of this have been Aubameyang, who has been, obviously a phenomenal player for us. Just continuous accolades there. Absolutely brilliant. And then Milik came to us, scored a goal a game for us last season. Rightfully won that Player of the Year award. And then Ousmane Dembele came in, and in his first full season at the club, won the Champions League with us, was the assist leader for the Premier League as well. And it's hard to argue against him being our eligible player of the season. Congratulations to Ousmane Dembele. Alright, let's just skip forward. Oh, Marnie, yeah, you missed everything, bro. You missed absolutely everything. It was a very, very much stream. But, as is the nature of these, I will make this available for people to watch once the stream ends. You can also scrub back. All that hard work last year has earned us an invitation to the next International Champions Cup in Asia. Champions from various countries will play each other in a league format competition. We also got the option to participate in a pre-season tour, which could turn out to be fairly lucrative. Absolutely. There we go. That is what you want. That's why you want to be winning these trophies. So, club ranking. We're 8th in the world now. We're the 8th best team in the world, apparently. So we can only go and kick on. We need to go and win the Champions League again, and win the Premier League this season. That's important. So, how do I get to choose pre-season friendlies as well? Because, yes, we've got that. We've got the Asia one. So, which one are we in? Okay. So, we're playing Marseille, Spartak Moscow, and Inter. Pretty straightforward. I think we should win that quite comfortably. Would have been nice to play in that that South America one, because yeah, them teams there, yeah, interesting. Let's have a look at these negotiations. Who's the scout come back with? Ooh, Kieran Tierney. Now that's a player. That is a player I would like. How much is he going to cost me? Well, I'm not going to find out until I actually putting an offer, am I? So, 7 million. $7 million. The thing is, he comes in, that pushes either Maitland-Niles or more than likely Mendy out of this team. I want to give him I'm going to give him a 3-year contract then, if that's what he wants. Give him an appearance bonus. Give him a nice clean sheet bonus as well. Cheeky win bonus there as well. No release fee. I feel like that is pretty straightforward. We could even do a straight swap. Because if we look at players and... Oh, Lucas Paqueta has been developing quite well. I'm happy with that. Yeah, if we look at Mendy, he's not going to get much better, unfortunately. Now, they're not really interested in him, which is annoying, because that would be pretty much a straight swap. Would they want... They don't want Maitland-Niles, so they don't even want a replacement left back, which is interesting. It's a bit mad. Let me just see. Yeah, they're not really interested. Okay. But they'll take... They'll take 7 million. Kako also said someone, have a look at Onuachu. Okay. Well, I'll put an offer in for Tierney. Just try and get some early business done. And let's have a look at this. What's his name? Onuachu. Let's do a little bit of a search for that. Banter player. Okay. Well... Oh, piss off. Yeah. Oh, I don't know why I wasted my time doing that. No, absolutely not. Okay. A rumour linking Pickford to Spurs. I mean, Pickford can go. Do I want to sell players to Spurs? Not so much. But we'll see. We'll see how much that's going to cost, though, if we look at it. Because Casemiro's release fee is 28 million. Not bad. I'd take it, in all honesty. I would take the 28 million. It's above market value for a declining footballer. I mean, you don't really argue that. He is obviously very, very good. Could probably get more for him. But we'll see what happens. How long does his contract... He's only got 1 more year in his contract anyway. So I think, as it stands, he's a good player. So I'd want to renew his contract anyway. How much are we paying him at the moment? 3.5, okay. Yeah, I knew he'd want about 5. Alright, we'll go for that. Is it worth it? No. So that's bringing the salary budget down by about 1.5, which is decent to be fair. But that release fee has got to get maxed or dropped. Ooh, he'll take anything at this point. I'd have to drop that down. Give him a mad goal bonus because he only scores 3 kicks. He doesn't score in open play, so he can get his goal bonus. Quite frankly, he can have that. We've got to take down that appearance bonus because he plays almost every game for us. I think that works. Okay. What was the other one? Yeah. Pickford. Ah. The thing is, he's not happy at the club, so I don't even know if he'd take the offer. Hmm. So Napoli are looking to put in an offer. Right, okay. Well, I think we need to offer him a contract and just see if he wants one. Yeah, so he'll only take a 1 year deal. What are we paying him at the moment? Oh, he wants a mad deal. We've got him on contract for another 3 years. I'm not offering him a new one. That's not going to happen. Okay. Oh, we got another job offer from who? Man United and Gremio. Interesting. I don't. No. No. Absolutely not. All right, we've got the testimonial game. But before that, we've got some contract stuff to look at. We're going to take a very quick break. Toilet break. I'll be back in literally like 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we're back. We're back in business. Ooh, we got a testimonial game to play as well. Playing the Ricardo Quaresma testimonial. All right, let's do this. negotiations. Let's see how that deal's turning out. Well, he seems to be happy with it. I don't know how we're getting him so cheap, to be honest. Way under his market value. On a personal thing, we're almost doubling his wages, but it's easy money for us. I think because another team is in contact, we should probably make that happen. So we'll do that. We'll get that business done. That's important business. Lobato would be great, but we could do without him. I think Tierney, probably a bit more important. Now, it seems to be plateauing a little bit, but I think if he joins us, we can do better with him. And it's not much of a risk at 7 million, to be honest. We're going to get some more transfer budget in when we sell Pickford. But for now... Oh, I also want to see... What's Bossman saying? Owner's trust still 26. Big man, you need to respect me. I don't know what I can do. Here we go. The Ricardo Charisma testimonial. Right. Who plays? Oh, Giroud as well. Giroud, Wayne Rooney, finally retiring. Kieran Gibbs, Falcao. Oh man, Falcao. His last competitive game was the Champions League final. We took that away from him. I don't care. And Moutinho as well. He's retiring. Nacho Monreal retiring. Okay, some interesting names there. Fellaini, finally, get out of the game. Get out of the game. To be fair, he's ended his career with a Premier League and FA Cup double. You can't be too upset about that, to be honest. As for us, we need to pam this team into oblivion. So, I'm going with Dempsey up top. I think I'm keeping that team as it is. Yeah, I think I'll keep that team as it is. It's a pretty good side. Hey, Armani, you checked it out. Yeah, man, we needed that. We needed that win, man. We needed that. Kakarot saying give everyone a chance here. I think I will. There's definitely going to be some rotation, some subs and stuff. Obviously, there's no like bench limit in these games. Off Kakarot, you can riot all you want, mate. You can riot all you want. Yeah, I think everybody except Pickford's probably going to play this game. Okay, well, let's get out there and bully the living daylights out of this team. We're getting some love over on Twitter as well from Ryan, formerly known as Zizou's left boot, if you remember him. He was, as I say, it was a great finish by Dembele, low into the corner. Big love for you, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Here we go, the two sides out there, and it doesn't look like... No, Preciado is leading the teams out. It's Charisma's bloody testimonial. Give him the armband. What are you doing? Let's do this. Oh, come on, ref. Nothing wrong with that at all. The thing is, Giroud is still at a level where he could play for a decent side. I don't know why he's retiring. He's still 82 overall. Obviously, he hasn't got the pace. But as target men go, he's one of the best. Dembele is just having a bit too much fun with Monreal here. Knows he's too quick for him. Kolasinac finds Paul Pogba. And we very nearly lose that to a rare bad touch from Pogba. Casemiro. This literally is exhibition stuff from Arsenal. Oh, lucky. Oh, Matthew wins that one back. And we get punished, but we win it back again. And quite frankly, it's a huge mismatch here. Harit! Oh, good save. There's too many players in his way then. How many goals have we scored today, guys? Let me know in the chat. I feel like we can get 4. I feel like we can get 4 if we stop messing about. If we take this seriously. They haven't really got much in the way of propensity to stop us, to be honest. And there's Aubameyang, who is way too fast for the opposition. And there's one. There's one. We knew before we'd even wound up the shot. We knew that was going in. There's the first goal. And if you're going to let Aubameyang split the defence, you're asking for trouble. You've got to stay on him. You've got to stay tight. Got to track his runs. When he does that little step across the back 4, and then splits the centre back and the full back, you know you're in trouble. Neither player can decide who's going to go for him. The real issue is that neither of them are going to catch him. And when you're up against a player like Aubameyang who does that, don't try and tackle him. Just get between him and goal. That's the thing you got to do. Stop trying to get close to Aubameyang. The offside there. Just unfortunate. That bounce. Not sure about that one either, ref. But Aubameyang very nearly scored again. Kekot saying 3 goals. I think we can make that happen. Oh, he's kept that one in. And the touch takes him out. Big ball up to Aubameyang. Oh, Harit's pass, not the greatest. Oh, well done. Kimpembe, brilliant stuff. Kolasinac. Casemiro. And a bad pass from Casemiro put Harry in trouble. Ah, he tried a little cheeky chop there, Mbappe. Oh, it's a ball through Giroud. And he does score! If there was anyone we'd want it to be, it would be him. He used his strength there and finished. As I was saying, he's still at that level. Yes, the pace is all gone, but... I mean, they got lucky with that bounce there. Delete just handled that all wrong, and Giroud was just having none of it. Oh, Bellerin keeps that one alive. Oh, we love those ones. He's done that a few times this year. He's just said, I'm sticking it in there, Aubameyang, just get a toe to it, mate. You know what you're doing. I wouldn't be surprised if all 6 of his assists this year have been exactly that. He could have let that go out, but he said, no, there's a goal in this here. And there we go. There's 2 of the 3 goals that Kakarot prescribed. Ooh, Harry nearly got there. Oh, Donnarumma coming out of the box and wins a free kick in the end. And we're just going to knock it short. Kolasinac. Poor Pogba. And at half time it's 2-1. Very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. Aubameyang with 2 goals already. And it's not even... It's not even stressful, is it? We know what to expect here. The second half, we're going to start making some changes. Oh, there we go. Oh, Harry, that's just disgusting stuff. Pogba! And that goes as a goal kick. Pogba just couldn't direct his header. Brilliant feet there from Harry. And it just bounced off his shoulder. There you go. Good touch there by Aubameyang. Mbappe can't hold on to it. Defender made that awkward enough. And Mbappe, he's really going for this, but the defenders are definitely on his case. Oh, Harry, I was going to say, Harry, behave yourself. But the midfielder said that for him. And it's Giroud again. Good tackle this time. Had to be. His movement just hasn't gone away. You don't lose it. You really don't. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Oh, this is a rude goal if he scores it. Ah, and Mbappe took it. There's the 3. The footwork there. And good finish. I think we can make some subs here. We'll take Dembele off. We'll put Sane on. Harriet can come off for Lucas Paqueta. We'll put Berger on for Casemiro. Kolasinac can come off. We'll put Mendy. Maffeo for Bellerin. We've only got one more sub left that we can make. We don't know who that's going to be yet, but we'll see. A lot of subs there. Let's freshen things up. There we go. One more. Oh, it's a poor pass there. Mendy. You're not helping your case to stay next season, mate. Go on, win this header. And Pogba dispossessed there. He's won it back. Now plays a very good ball into Aubameyang, who's got very little problems with the pace, but Matthew did well to hold on to him, essentially, and just keep him there. Didn't let him get up to full speed. Referee could have potentially given something for that, but in a game like this, we don't worry too much. Of course, Aubameyang's going to want that hat-trick. And he's not going to be taking this lightly until he scores that third goal. Big ball up. Oh, Sane tried to sombrero his man. Oh, the ball into Giroud again. Well, well, well. What a player Olivier Giroud is. Absolute legend. Arda Turan comes off. Herbie Emmanuelson comes on. Sane now with the burners. Oh, you see Aubameyang charging that up. If that had ever connected, the goalkeeper was finished. And Benyat comes off. Pandevazan. I don't think Benyat was old enough to be retiring, if we're honest. Oh, Giroud's going to win this header. There we go. We get that out of there. Oh, it's a great ball through to Mendy. Sane. Oh, what a save. Oh, what a save. It's a great ball. Giroud just an eternal threat in the air. I still can't believe this guy's retiring. We get a goal kick from there. Good defending. That's going to get nodded down to Sane. Oh, Aubameyang tried to take a touch down there, but wasn't afforded the time or the space. Ah, just run a little bit too early. Just a little bit early there. It's Giroud again. It's Giroud again. Oh, he skied it. How has he missed that? Giroud's been on fire today. How is this guy retiring? How? Oh, weak foot. Kabay coming on for Mota. Former PSG teammates, of course. Go Mbappe. He's gone. Oh, just ref is holding onto the shirt the entire time. And there we go. It's finished. I feel like Giroud might have to take man of the match there. I feel like Giroud might have to take man of the match there. But as the real story today is Quaresma, the phenomenal player that he was, getting that send-off now. A round of applause rings around the stadium. He gave us so many great moments. And most famously, he gave us that Trivela, that ridiculous outside of the boot curling technique. We come away 3-2 victors, and these games never disappoint. Aubameyang does get man of the match. Giroud with a 7.0. And Quaresma actually kind of had a stinker, but we won't go into that on his last ever game. We won't get into that. And now the final day of the season. Before we see all of our fixtures for next year, we have to make sure we make the right choice in terms of managerial offers. We are staying at Arsenal. We're turning down both the Manchester clubs, turning down Anderlecht, which I would like to think would be an easy league title, realistically. And Gremio, who are a team that do interest me, but not right now. Still got an unfinished project here at Arsenal. So we're refusing the transfer offer. Thank you for your efforts over the course of the season. Make sure you find some time to reflect on your overall performance this year. I think we did well, honestly. Obviously, we could have done better. We could have won the FA Cup. But third in the league. Pretty decent. We'll take it. FA Cup runner-up. We'll take it. Champions League winner. We love that. We love that. Now, we lost 11 times in the just over the course of the season, not just in the league. We could turn that down a little bit. Definitely next year. I don't want to be losing into double figures next year. I think that as a minimum sets you in a good stead. In the Premier League, we lost 8. I want to try and keep that down to 5. You know, that gives you a bit of leeway. Yeah, you're going to lose some games against the big sides, maybe. But, yeah. I think if we can get 30 wins next season, that'll put us in a very good position to win the league. That's the aim. We want to win 30 games. 25 at a minimum. But I think 30 games should be enough. Over the course of this season, how have we played? We've played the possession game. We've mixed up our passing range. Been a bit more defensive. In terms of letting teams step forward before we take the ball off them. And conservative defence as well. Yeah. Ooh, Wolves, Fulham and Middlesbrough up into the Premier League. Interesting. Alright, we've got a lot of loan players back as well. It'll be interesting to see how they've developed. We've got some new youth team people as well. Contract renewals or such. Got a bit more money in the salary budget as well. We'll take that. Alright, let's have a look at these youngsters. Let's see what we've got in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sort them by rating. See who are the most promising ones. Okay, so Gabby, I think he was here last season. No, he's a new one. Promising midfielder. Okay. Adil Remy Jr., of course. Pepe Reina Jr. Again, promising. I'd be keen to actually take him on now. If we lose Pickford, I think he'd be a good alternative. Other than that, no one really strikes me as being in any way ideal in that sense. Let's have a look at our youth intake and what's coming back. Casemiro is happy for the contract renewal, so we'll accept that. I'm happy to have him, to be fair. And then if he does go, he'll only go for the money that we want to sell him for. So Mavropanos is back and he's at 75, which is normally the level that we say, okay, we're willing to give you a chance in this first team squad. He's been developing well. He's in the last year of his contract as well, so we'll have to address that. But he looks decent. His defensive prowess and ball winning has got to a good level now. Physical contact is up there, like we're talking top levels. He might be one of the strongest players in the squad actually. 87, let's have a look. Kolasinac 89, okay, that's expected. Hold on, are we looking at the right one? Yeah, physical contact, yeah. Jimenez 87, Laporte 86. You know, there's some very strong players in this squad. Casemiro 89 expected. Pogba 93, sure. Yeah, he's up there though. He's definitely up there. Belushi also at that level now. We could potentially take a chance on him. I don't think we will though. I think he's way down that pecking order if we're being 100% honest. But he's young. There's scope. There is scope. We'll see how it goes. Mascherano, definitely. We're keeping that guy. 100%. We've got to. There's no two ways about it. Joe Willock. I would love to keep him, but I think you're going to have to farm him out on loan again. Routledge. Oh, he's developed well. Again, I think another year on loan. If he can continue that, then we've got something to work with. That's what I'll say. We will have something to work with. Got a lot of pace, a lot of dribbling ability. There's still a bit more from the technical side that we'd want from him. We need to work on his passing. But he's doing well at the moment. Eddie Nketiah, what have you been doing out on loan, mate? Slight development, but I mean, what, 22 now? Harrington, not feeling it. Geordie, not feeling it. Gilmore, it's not looking good, mate. And Iliev, not looking good either. Interesting. Okay, well, I think if we look at our squad and who is actually back, yeah, it's a bit sticky. There's players here that will come back, others not so much. Yeah, but I think that's pretty much where I'm going to leave it today. We've had a great season. Thank you everybody for being involved. Thank you so much. We managed to win the Champions League. That's still crazy. That hasn't sunk in yet. We won the Champions League. Runners up in the FA Cup. Third in the league. We are at the top of Europe, but there's still more we can do domestically, and that is where we're going to revisit that in the new year. But until then, thank you all for watching. Thank you everybody who's been involved in this so far. We rejoin Arsenal in the new year for the third season, and see if we can kick on and continue to do better. Until next time, thank you for watching. Take care and peace.